What's going on, guys? On the drive today. And the thing that I wanted to talk to you guys today about is we spoke a little bit about these things that you believe that man can do. And let's talk about that today. Let's explore these things. Because I keep hearing people on social media, or just regular people, living everyday lives in this society, who have this mindset somehow that because they bind to society in all ways, they believe that man is the ultimate authority in society. And I tell you guys that, I've seen some of these comments in the past on my channel, and some of you idealize the Most High as some type of abstract thing, when he is as real as you are, folks, because he is you. He can manifest in physical because he is greater than anything you can imagine, folks. You guys try to cap God's power based on what you've witnessed in your lives as far as capabilities. What is a capability? Being able to use wireless or something? See, you don't understand. There was this saying, that I heard about, ancient times, and they were having a conversation and going back and forth about what one's group could do in the past. And one said, well, we had this and we had that and this type of technology and so and so. And the other group said, well, we had wireless. And they were talking about ancient times. And when they spoke of wireless, this is that oneness I'm talking about, folks. That wireless is called spiritual Bluetooth. I've spoken about this. See, you guys don't understand, because you're limited on so many levels. Your perceptions of the greater things are based on, like I said, your training of thought in third dimension, which is not much. Because in third dimension, and that's just by default, by the way, you're not necessarily cursed. It's just by default of your existence. The Most High created everything, and there's spectrums, folks. The light spectrum is the heavens are the heavens, right? And they have and they're solid in their placing as the heavens, as well as the lower worlds, folks. But you're in the middle ground, and because you're susceptible to both of those energies, there's always a fight. Now, many of you don't realize that there is actually a fight that's over your heads, because you're specks of dust, and we all are in this bigger thing that God has created. But many of you discount God on a level. You say that you're fearful of God, yet you speak in ways that discount his great power, folks. He is the life force in your life, as well as the great ones in the heavens, who are maintaining and facilitating your actual reality, making the air while you step in his sleeve and experience this reality. The purpose of that is for the boot camp. The boot camp is you elevating, right? Or realizing or making a choice at some point of which end of vibration you want to exist on, because you'll exist forever. Then the problem I keep trying to get you guys to realize, because you're into self-gratification and by means of getting something or achieving without having to do the work. So you try to shortcut God. You can never cheat God, because God is so great, folks, that he can bear witness to everything you do and still be existence from all the creation, because he created it. When I speak of nothingness, what does that mean to you? None of you can imagine what nothingness is, and that's so simple, but it's so great at the same time, isn't it? Because when we imagine, if we could imagine what nothingness would look like, it is absolutely nothing. To have vision in nothingness is greatness, folks. And the Most High is the only form of that greatness. So I want you guys to think about how you're going about your days in society, living and giving your all in consciousness to this system, right, that taxes you. And you think this is all there is. Even in your death, they're trying to make money off of you or tax you or something. And I'm trying to show you that that machine was something that you helped build, folks. Now, when we get on a deeper level, was it a technical thing? Yeah, it happened technically. It manifested in your physical society. But really, it was cultivated in your inner things. The inner parts of you cultivated these things, what I'm saying. You idealized this way of life. You wanted someone to be your salvation. So I told you guys that man has tried to do certain things. He's working on things. Now, I want you guys to understand when I talk about administrative things. Mother Earth is holding your reality. She's creating your air, and the great ones, along with her, are providing and doing duties for the Most High that are giving you all of these creature comforts that you go about. Anything that happens, when you talk about an earthquake, you're talking about an earthquake, not a manquake. Men are not capable of making earthquakes. Now, even if you say, well, man has the capability of, irritating the atmosphere and making things act a certain way where they trigger a response, and this is how we get rain. No. You don't understand, folks. If there's rain at all, even if there's an irritation, the rain itself, the air itself, the great ones are creating these things for you, folks. There is nothing that you're doing that you're not being assisted by. So even when you have a bomb and you want to use it, the ability for that bomb to travel in the air, for it to explode and maintain itself under these conditions, all of these things are provided to you regardless. Meaning that they don't change the standard. They set it up for you and let it just go as it is. And that's called free will. If you're a fucking fool and you're going to make something that's going to do something, then they're allowing you to do that because the Most High will deal with you, folks. There's a time for everything. That's why I keep talking about the reckoning. You guys are not equating these things. It's not about trying to know something more than you, because you're thinking on a level where you're trying to challenge what I'm saying versus looking at yourselves and realizing that this is the truth. In every way you do this, folks. So you talk about, and I heard these people on there talking about, man did this and made an earthquake. Do you not understand that Mother Earth, you cannot hide anywhere? You can run under a rock. And in the last days, you read in your literature about how man would try to hide under rocks. Mother Earth is the rock. Don't you understand what I'm saying to you? There's nothing you can do. You're in a fishbowl. I keep telling you fucking fools this. And it's not apparent to you at all because you think you're God, see? So you still talk about we're going to go to other places, not realizing, I keep telling you that they are the great ones. They are the gods, folks. They are holding your reality. You can't go anywhere. If Mother Earth is holding your world, then are you powerful or not? You're not powerful. You understand what I'm saying to you? You don't realize these things. Now, when you take it on another level and you talk about God's signs, God is everything, folks. He's behind everything. So guess what? Guess who Mother Earth really is? See, that's the illusion. The illusion is making you believe that you're here and this is just this. But she's providing for you. And she has free will. All of them do. You understand what I'm saying to you? You haven't fixed things in your hearts. And it's silly to talk about trying to go somewhere else when you're evil. You're pure evil. You're thinking conquest. Do you really believe that your vibration is powerful enough to take you somewhere? It's not. You haven't sought out God. You're trying to be God to take your means of getting to these places. And that's not possible because they are the gods themselves, folks. But he is the Most High God. And it is his will that anything happens. I told you the story has already been told. You think you're doing something, you're making progress. You're just following the storyline, folks. But you're fucking fools to this reality. Man is not capable. Let me say this again. Look in my eyes. I like saying this lately. Man is not capable of doing any of the things you guys say. Okay? The air that you breathe is being sustained. Man is not greater than the air that he breathes. Is he not? Right? You understand what I'm saying to you? It doesn't matter who you are. You could be a king walking this planet. Mother Earth is in charge, not you. She could let you know at any given time that this is the case. But she has humility. And this is the thing that you're not asking about. See, when you find out that Mother Earth is real, you want sensation. You just want to see Mother Earth do something sensational for you. Just for your pleasure, not realizing that you're being caretaken on so many great levels. Right? And if she had the type of hearts that you have, she could do whatever she wanted and act in any type of fashion and you would be punished. Now, things happen regardless, don't they? So she's showing you on different levels. When you don't reason that, man tries to do something and make one of these contraptions and then he gets a major earthquake. What he's not reasoning is that he's being punished for his actions. You're thinking in terms of man making this happen. The man and these authorities and fools in power, they want you to believe, like I said, that they can do these things. It makes them look mighty, doesn't it? When in reality, that was the punishment for some bullshit that they were doing. Now when you think, oh, that's nothing, you don't realize that Mother Earth can really give you that earthquake of earthquakes. It's an earthquake, remember? Not a human quake. Humans are not capable, specks of dust are not capable on any level of registering earthquakes that make the whole earth shake. You understand? Stop talking foolish. They are literally watching and observing everything you're saying. And I told you guys, you're fools. You put all of your things in a basket because some fucking fool, the same fools that want you to think that they have all of this power and these things, they're lying to you. That's the greatest thing. That's why I give them credit on some level, because it's not even about their might, really, folks. It's about this. This is what I give them credit for being able to lead you down this path. What's the purpose of them doing that? See, you're not asking the bigger question. It's not about just some creature comfort for them. It's about something greater. See, they have their eyes on the prize. The prize is trying to take you all to damnation with them because they know that they cannot win. I keep telling you guys, do not discount the Most High. He is not an abstract thought, folks. He is great, folks. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you? I'm in the presence of the great ones every day. The great sun himself, the great sun god himself, the great moon goddess herself, the great Mother Earth, whom is my world. Fact. These are my family, folks. I have no reason to tell you anything that's going to lead you into damnation. That's why I said this is not about likes. You understand what I'm saying to you? This is not about a popularity contest when I realize that the vibrated people need to wake up. You understand what I'm saying to you? This is the bigger fight, folks. Screw all of the other stuff that we're talking about here. These foolish side notes. Let's talk about the real thing. Man is not capable. Man does not have the heart or soul or mind to move beyond his place. God is completely involved in that process, folks. You cannot cheat God or circumvent his hand in the process. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? The worst of you will attempt this. I told you about the nature goddess and the oneness and all of the lessons I'm learning in love. You guys think this is a joke. These things will solve all of the world's problems. Even on a level I told you. Just recently I had a situation. I was at an establishment and, we were in the back at this place because I get stuff, for my business or whatever. And this place had, in their warehouse, they had bugs and roaches and stuff. And really, people get pest control for these things, these businesses. But what I'm trying to show you is that there's no even a need for that is what I'm realizing. Because in oneness, folks, there's harmony with everything. But you think that's not possible because you're fools to the reality. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So once you realize your oneness with everything else and you have that intention in your heart to not harm another thing, it will respect you because it's in the same place. But you think you're greater because of your foolishness. Right? So I saw this bug come out from under something when I was walking around in there. And instead of me stepping on that roach, because, roaches are nasty on some level to me too, folks. As a human, I viewed them in the past as this. But in my oneness, I understand that there's something greater. So this is all a lesson for me. In every situation, because I am literally in family with the nature goddess, I understand that roach, is on life levels. It's no different from a bird or me or you or anything else. And it has a consciousness, folks. That's why it's moving. So to test the waters, I went to a door, opened the door, and told the roach that he may want to make an exit promptly because someone was going to step on him. I was certain. And the roach understood what I was saying, and I watched this roach make a beeline from where he was going to my direction and went out of the door. I don't know where he went in the grass somewhere. But what I'm saying, folks, is that every day when I say I'm overwhelmed, I'm not overwhelmed where I can't accept the blessings. I am in great indulgence and love of the blessings. I am thankful to God every day for this. But what I'm saying is that these are the greatest lessons to make me realize, how is this connected to you in society? That oneness. You guys fight over things and pillage and this is mine and yours when it's none of it's yours. It's Mother Earth. And if you take it on a bigger level of your reasoning, you reason that Mother Earth is God, right? God is the universe. He's holding the universe. This is a fact, folks. When I sit around the great ones every day, I'm literally, it's amazing to me. I can't, it's sometimes, like I told you, me still being in my human vessel. When I'm in the heavens in these experiences, it is so incredible to me, folks. The realization of reality. It makes so much sense to me, and everything they say, the great ones are so wise, folks. You know, and I understand things on certain levels. But there's a purpose for us all, folks. For you to wake up and realize that oneness. That oneness is that we all can coexist and everyone can have everything in abundance. The reason why we don't have those things is because many of you want to have more than another person. See, there's the distortion, folks. We're not looking at those hidden culprits in society, those demoniac people who are hiding amongst us. So when I speak about the fight, yeah, I am fighting against those people. There is no love in my heart for demons, folks. Because demons aren't capable of love, folks. Just by default. Their vibratory atoms do not allow them to express light and love, folks. So because you allow these forces based on little trinkets and things they offer you to make you feel better about yourself, when holding on to the Most High will grant you the abundance of all of those things. Do you hear me? But you don't get it. Right? And so the great ones do their duties every day, and you breathe air and still talk shit about what they do and scoff at the idea of paying them or appreciating them. And appreciating them is giving praise to God. You understand what I'm saying to you? See, that's the whole thing this reverts back to God. When you give praise to the Most High, folks, you are thanking Him for everything and every day. You offer everything to Him, just like I told you guys in the last video. Okay? The Most High is your life, but you thank Him every day in every way. When you eat food, He is the food that you're eating. So you're thankful for that food. You understand? That's why you give thanks. In every way, you offer something to the Lord. In every sense, because it's a gesture. The gesture is what I was talking about. He is greater than anything you could ever give Him. Just like I told you. Mother Earth, whom is a real being. Whom is a beautiful goddess, folks. The moon goddess, they are beautiful, folks. Great Af, all of them, they are beautiful. Okay? The lessons of love and everything that I've learned from them could help us on a level, folks, if we were seeking this. But see, seeking God will grant you this. Right? My exclusive relationship to them is based on me holding on to the Most High. He granted me this, folks. So you can't cheat God. A lot of you will try to get to God by going through other means, trying to praise them, not realizing in reality He is them. So if you go to Him, you're doing it the right way, folks. You understand? Man is not incapable of doing some of the things. Just wake the hell up to this thing. Wake the heck up. Because a lot of you going to hell. You folks going over to my website, thinkbehavior.info, pick up my book, I Love Bad Behavior. You can pick the book up on Amazon as well. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be talking soon, folks. You guys have a great day. I love bad behavior, but I love enlightenment. This is why. You guys take care.